Today, I learned a very simple way to store garlic so that it won't dry out or spoil after a year. Garlic is one of the ingredients that is frequently found in the kitchen. It can be used for stir-frying, making soups, or as a seasoning in dishes, especially those with meat. Garlic makes food more fragrant and delicious, and it also contains many compounds that help prevent and treat colds, boosting the immune system. When going to the market, many people often buy a lot of garlic to use over time, in case it is needed but unavailable. However, sometimes people buy too much and cannot use it in time, causing the garlic to become soft or shrink. The garlic smell fades, and it no longer tastes as good. In fact, storing garlic is very simple. A garlic farmer taught me some tricks. If you want your garlic at home to stay fresh without drying out or sprouting, let's learn these methods together. When buying garlic, there are two main types available on the market: white garlic and purple garlic. White garlic is the most common, with a high yield, high water content, a strong pungent flavor, and a crunchy texture. Purple garlic has a more intense taste, and even when cooked at high temperatures, it retains its distinctive aroma. If you like to eat it raw or make pickled garlic, white garlic is the best choice. For stir-frying or cooking, purple garlic is a better option. Each type of garlic has its own advantages, and you can choose according to your preferences. When buying garlic, if you see that the outer skin of the garlic is peeled, it's best not to buy it. The garlic skin acts as a protective layer, helping to maintain moisture and prevent bacteria from entering. If the skin is removed, the garlic will lose moisture more quickly, and the organic compounds inside the garlic will evaporate, causing the aroma to diminish. Moreover, if the skin is peeled, the garlic can spoil faster. Remember, always choose garlic with its protective skin intact, as this will allow you to store it for a longer time and the garlic will taste better. Let's move on to the first method of storing garlic. Prepare a black plastic bag and place the garlic to be stored inside. Where are you from? Please leave a comment to let me know. I am so happy to meet people from all over the world. Next, take a piece of tissue paper or thin cloth, ensuring that it is dry. Sprinkle about 2 teaspoons of salt onto the paper. Then, prepare a little ginger and cut it into a few thin slices. Just choose 2 to 3 slices of ginger. Place the ginger on the salted tissue paper. Wrap everything up with the paper and use a rubber band to secure it tightly to prevent the salt from falling out. Then, place the ginger packet into the garlic bag, press out all the air from the bag, and tie it tightly. Ginger has a pungent flavor and has antibacterial properties, which help eliminate moisture and keep the garlic dry. Salt not only has sterilizing and antibacterial properties but also absorbs moisture, keeping the environment dry. The black bag protects the garlic from light and can slow down the sprouting process. Place the bag in a dry area, and you can store garlic for up to a year without it spoiling. It's really not hard, right? The second method is also very simple. Prepare a piece of tissue or thin cloth and sprinkle some baking soda on it. Next, add a little dried tea leaves. Roll it up and tie it tightly with a rubber band. Now, you have a natural drying bag to store garlic. It looks small, but it's very effective. Place this bag inside the garlic bag, expel all the air, and tie the bag tightly. Tea leaves contain antioxidants and help prevent garlic from sprouting. Additionally, tea leaves are very dry, so they have the ability to absorb odors and moisture, preventing the garlic from spoiling or molding due to excess moisture. Baking soda also helps absorb moisture, preventing garlic from taking in excess water. When garlic doesn't have enough moisture, it can't sprout. Next, hang the garlic bag in a dry, well-ventilated area. When you need to use it, open the bag to take out the garlic, then reseal it tightly. Your garlic can be stored for 6 months without sprouting. Do you like this method? The third method is to use rice to store garlic. Have you heard of this before? Rice is a staple food that my family eats all year round, so we often have a lot of rice at home. Simply take the garlic and bury it in the rice, pressing it in a bit, and then cover it with rice. The rice will keep the garlic dry and prevent it from sprouting. Just leave it like that in a well-ventilated area. It's really not hard, is it? When you need some, it's very easy to take it out. Rice is relatively dry, so it will keep the garlic dry for a long period of time, making it hard for the garlic to sprout. On the other hand, the pungent taste of garlic can inhibit the development of rice pests, which helps prevent rice from being infested by insects. So, this method kills two birds with one stone. We can store garlic and keep the rice safe. With this method, garlic can be stored for a few months without sprouting. Isn't it amazing? Now, let's move on to the fourth method. You can peel the garlic into individual cloves. While peeling, if you find any cloves that are soft, wilted, or spoiled, remove them immediately to prevent affecting the remaining garlic. Then, prepare a jar with a tight-fitting lid. Place the peeled garlic to be stored into the jar. Depending on the number of garlic you need to store, choose an appropriate jar. You can opt for several smaller jars for convenience when using the garlic. Then, seal the lid tightly to keep air and moisture out, helping the garlic stay fresh. You can make several small jars like this. Once you finish one jar, you can move on to another. Keep the jars in a cool, dry place, away from sunlight. When you need to use it, just open the jar and take out the garlic you need. It's very convenient. This method is ideal for storing garlic in small quantities. The great method I want to share with you is to store garlic in the freezer. This method is perfect for busy people who still want to have delicious garlic for cooking. It's very simple. You peel all the garlic like this. The number of garlic peeled depends on your storage needs. You can peel a large quantity of garlic to use over time because garlic can be stored in the freezer for several months without losing its flavor. Then, slice and chop the garlic. This method helps you make fragrant stir-fries without wasting time. Have you subscribed to my channel yet? Please hit the subscribe button to support me. It means a lot to me. Thank you. After the garlic is chopped, place it in a Ziploc food storage bag. You can put it in a larger bag or several smaller bags. Either way, it won't affect the storage. Next, divide the garlic into small portions, like this. Now, place the garlic in the freezer. With this method, you can store garlic for up to a year without it spoiling. When you need it, just take out as much as you need, 1 or 2 pieces each time. Garlic remains fragrant. You take it out, use it, and store the rest in the freezer for later use. Very convenient. With this method, remember to use the garlic for stir-frying or cooking, not for raw dishes, as garlic will soften after thawing. But for cooking, there's no problem, the garlic retains its delicious flavor. I really like this method. It saves me a lot of time and I don't have to worry about garlic sprouting anymore. Which of these garlic storage methods do you like the most? Please leave a comment and let me know. If you have other ways to store garlic, please leave a comment so we can learn together. If you find my video useful, please like and share it with your friends. Don't forget to subscribe. Thank you so much. See you in the next video.